Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Oh, crumbs, that was close. That was really blooming close. I absolutely slammed the brakes on. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. And I tell you what, I've just noticed. I'm looking at this truck right now as it's going past. Look at this. I hadn't realised that there's a sort of sun visor that's over the top here. It's moving up now, actually. There's a sun visor over the top here, which is strapped onto the top of the roof, and then the mirror is then off that one of those straps. That one that I say, that fantastic mirror I talk about, actually gives it a little bit more distance over the top. I didn't realise that actually was there. I mean, I've enjoyed looking at the truck, but I didn't realise that this was actually over the top of the sun visor like that. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Anyway, so we're in UK. We're in Birmingham. So we need to make a move. We cleared out France. We've done all of France, and you know something? What a bizarre thing about doing France. I'm one of about 4% of people who have actually done all of France. Can you imagine that? Not actually covering all of the French sort of states. I think that was one of the first sort of maps that they actually did. Anyway, my gut feeling now is that we head towards these lovely Nordic states up here. So I think my gut feeling is we need something that takes us out of Grimsby, takes us out of Grimsby and takes us across to somewhere over here and gets us over to here within the next sort of run. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the cargo market. For Birmingham, and there's currently nothing available for us in Birmingham. Is there anything from Grimsby? There's some stuff from Grimsby. Is there anything that takes us anywhere where we want to go into those Nordic states? I bet there's nothing. Guys, so weird. There is nothing. There's some stuff in Denmark. Takes us to Norway. Actually, that's not so bad. I think what we'll do then, so we'll take a trip to Grimsby, and we'll go from Grimsby across the sea and head into Denmark and start looking at some of these Nordic states. I don't know what classes as Nordic. Is it just these ones? I think it probably is. I don't think we've got Finland, of course, as well. So yeah, let's head across the seas here. I'm sure there was something I was meant to do this episode. I don't know if it was fire a few drivers or something like that, or fill a few more up. But I definitely did that on the last episode. So we're gonna drive, and we're gonna find our way to Grimsby. Let's look at the world map first, and let's go down here to Grimsby. So actually to the port near Grimsby. There, that's the one. Actually, it's quite a journey, that. But it'll get us across there, and then we can take the freight across the sea, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. I've got no problem with that. We'll go through Sheffield, past Manchester and co. From Birmingham and Grimsby. I don't know if I've got the right accent for Grimsby. The only thing I know about Grimsby is it was in a video that oh God, he's parked. Tucked himself in nicely behind me there. That's nice to see. We're jammed in here. Right, okay, let's reverse this blooming thing. Time to get the job done. Yes, I know. No money required for this job. Let's do that today. Excellent. And then down through here. Okay, let's put our foot down and go. Let's go around here. Let's have a little look at this. And we'll go across the road. We'll go not across the road, down the way. Auto World there. Let's have a little look. Just down the bottom right corner, we've got our GPS there. And if you look, it says Tuesday, 21 minutes past. Sorry, to 9:21. 9:21. Oh my God, I'm reading it wrong. 9:02 p.m. So it's the evening. So we're in the evening as we leave and head towards Grimsby. And my dog's asking to go back out of the garden again, even though it's already been out in the garden, which is very strange. It's a very odd animal. I can't believe how odd it actually is in that sense. But let's just check we're flying around here okay. There's some nice traffic lights.
And then turn right.
I was in the works big van today. It's a long wheelbase Citroen van, and it's a quite long one. But I needed a vehicle to drive because my van's been returned because the leasing costs were high and they wanted to get a new van for me. So mine's been returned. So I've been kind of slumming it with gears and all kinds of stuff again. I've got my sort of long. This long wheelbase one that I was using today because somebody else was using my van, and it was the only van that was left, so I was using this thing, and it was awfully powerful actually for what it was. I was quite surprised at the amount of oomph it actually had for a big vehicle. There was quite a lot of power in that thing. It was quite a surprise to sort of drive it realistically. I was kind of surprised. It's not going to win any Formula Ones or whatever else it is, but it was a pretty quick, decent vehicle for what it was. Not so much fun driving in high winds though. Getting hit by the wind coming along wasn't exactly an awful lot of fun, but otherwise it was fine. It was fine. I'm hoping that there's some experience there from down below. There was a driver there. In the bottom right corner, we've basically got our GPS, right? Okay, so if you look at the GPS, I'm doing 65 kilometers now. I'm in automatic 11, which is the gear I'm in. There's some rubbish on the side of the road. And then we've got the damage to the truck, which is minimal. I did do some damage actually. I did crash into a few things on that during that sort of Dover Calais craziness. Oh, Bobster did say I need to turn down my traffic because they've actually increased the traffic density by default in the game. So this is maybe why I've been struggling a little bit. Oh no, stay there. I'm going to go right, looking in the mirror. So I think they've increased the density a little bit. So that was the reason why Calais was crazy when I got there. So I think I might just saying that this doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. The roads aren't that crazy, are they? Anyway, so where are we? So we've got down there bottom right corner. We've got the amount of damage to the truck. I know I took a bit of impact in the last sort of episode, followed by the diesel. We've got the diesel there, which is the amount of fuel in the vehicle, which is a little fuel pump with yellow in there. There's plenty in there actually at the moment, to be honest with you. Then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red. Then we've got the envelope, which is sadly underused, never really used for very much, other than the very start of the game when you're kind of getting into the game for the first time. It shows you all the exciting things about getting bank loans and other things. And then he says, "We're gonna keep going. Just leave that police car there. The police car can wait." And then we've got the time, which is 9:38 at night, or 21:38 in 24-hour sort of numbers. And then below that, we've got our destination, which is Wednesday at 1:27 a.m. 275 kilometers, 345 hours to get there. Yes, that's right. 3 hours and 44 minutes to get there. So that's the time we got there. And then we've got my sort of the amount of money in my bank, which I really wish I had, which is 7.3 million euros. But I don't have 7.3 million euros, which is a bit of a shame, realistically. So I'm gonna be all right, I think. So it's fine. It's fine. Right, on we go. So, 268. I have to admit, I feel a bit tired today. I had a restless night's sleep last night. And I normally go to bed quite early because I'm old. And I like to go to bed early. And then when I wake up in the morning and it's quite early, I don't feel so tired. It's much better for me. I realised this over years of abusing my body and not being able to sleep. Not sleeping very well. So no more of that abuse. Off to bed early, nice and early. 10:30. I know that's very early, isn't it? Really, I'm so old, but at least when I wake up in the morning, I feel pretty awake and alive. So that's definitely a bonus, isn't it? It's definitely a bonus, feeling nice and awake and alive during the day. Everybody applying their brakes there, even me, slightly. as we whiz through here. Oh, there were some cones on the road there. I nearly hit them. Some little traffic cones. This isn't. I still found one of them secret roads in American Truck Simulator. It was quite surprising that actually. I found a little road. Anyway, how are you all after your new year? Were you all behaving yourselves? Were you all have a good time? Was it fun? Did you all go to bed early like I did? Yeah, I went to bed early because I wasn't feeling very well. Actually, to be honest with you, that was that's why the reason the episode was delayed by till technically the English bank holiday. I'm assuming everybody else got the same bank holiday worldwide for the new year. I was watching the local news the other day. And I didn't realise this, but they were talking about some of the poor Ukrainian refugees that are staying in the UK and having sort of joint Christmas things. Apparently, the Ukrainians celebrate Christmas on the 6th of January. Very strange. I'm not sure why you celebrate 6th of January. I thought it was all the same sort of time, but there are a lot of winter or solstice sort of festivals and holidays. I mean, it's because it's that most depressing time of the year. There's nothing better than to, after the longest day in the year and getting some time off and sort of having a wee break from it all. It's not a bad thing. Oh God, there's some action going on there. Some crash action. 2 impacts and a police car. Police car facing the wrong way completely, of course. I suppose that's what they do, don't they? I was in the office today, and they've decided to repair the traffic lights at the end of the road, and the traffic lights at the end of the road are bent because somebody hit them the other day. I didn't see who hit them, but somebody hit them with something so much so that they bent them. Probably me. Shit, that was so close. What the hell happened there? What did he stop for? Anybody work that out? It was a mad sort of braking went on there. I was so close as well. I almost ended up in the back of him. I'm not sure why he broke so hard. Notice the traffic's now building up a bit now. Some craziness here. I like it. I like the danger. There's some danger involved in all this. Look at this. Wow, they definitely have done something to the traffic, I think. What's the guy in front of me doing? What's he waiting for? What are you waiting for? What's the police car? What's the police car waiting for? You can't go to the... You can't go... Oh, he's waiting for the truck to come out, I think. Do you think? I'm not sure what's going on here. Don't see any orange lights, which means nobody's crashed into anything. There's a lot of traffic coming through here. Oh, helicopter. You know how much I love a helicopter. Didn't expect this to be a sort of a loadless journey. I really didn't. Right. Grab my beverage. Oh, caffeine. I can almost feel it coursing through my veins. It's beautiful. Nothing like a bit of caffeine. I love caffeine. What is going on? What is going on? Seriously. Do you think he has impacted with it? Do I dare indicate to go around him? And do something really crazy here? I mean, I don't think I can push past down there. I think it's too narrow. Oh, this is So I think this maybe is the traffic then that I was saying before that wasn't enough traffic, but at the same time, this seems like a lot of traffic. I put my hazards on. Not sure what's happening here, but he has stopped. But the hazard lights are working. They're doing their magic. So I'm going to squeeze through there. Press F for the hazards off, and I'm going to go on the motorway. Oh, and he's moving now. Oh, he's so weird. Why? Is that a new reaction from the traffic? Maybe. I'm not impressed by that. That's a bizarre interaction with the traffic. Didn't expect them to kind of behave like that. It's just very weird. Okay. For a minute there, I thought there was a truck going the wrong way down the motorway. There isn't. It's just it's two on the back of a trailer. I shouldn't be undertaking here, but everybody's going so slowly. This is weird. Maybe there is. I'll have to read the release notes, won't they? I mean, I assume it's the last update, realistically, that they've changed the traffic density as such. It's very weird when the traffic kind of works so hard against you to do what it's doing. It's a good job that the hazard light thing actually works, and they do kind of give way for you. One thing I do miss about the UK, though, is there's that what's that brand called? Is it Tramil or whatever it is? Tramel? The one basically that has lots of very tight, narrow, sort of archwayed courtyards, sort of Victorian-esque buildings that you go through. A little bit of history there, a bit Victorian-esque. I do kind of like those. I kind of like those. That particular one. They're just. I used to not like them. I used to not like the challenge of parking hard parking. Maybe is the word we should use for this. I used to quite. I mean, obviously, I was less competent with my reversing, and I'm certainly improved over the course of playing the game. And but I kind of like that hard parking. I mean, well, you know, I think the one that there was been a few times I've quit. Though I'll be honest, there is a few times I've quit, but I do kind of like that hard parking element of it. I think it's a nice thing. I'm gonna come out here. I'm really this traffic is really bizarre. Now he's sped up, hasn't he? Of course. The moment I move over, he's sped right up. Looks like I have to come over anyway, so I might just do that. Whoa! Who did I hit? Oh, I must have swerved across the lane, you idiot. Oh my god, 400 pounds fine, a €400 fine for smashing into a car. I didn't even see it. It was underneath me, wasn't it? It was underneath me. It's really driving on the UK roads with a European truck must be extremely difficult. I mean, I can only imagine how bad it is, especially in some of the windy streets that I know round where I am. It's just horrible. I wouldn't fancy it at all. But I'm going to pull over. The M18, that's what we're on. Motorway 18. I think it's because I'm kind of expecting to be more over there, and I keep on moving the wrong side. Yeah, I want to stay on the Grimsby side. I'm going to assume I'm going to have to be in here.
And then continue straight on.
Continue straight on. Yeah, thank you for that, Doug. You're informative as ever. Straight on. Yep, that's it, Grimsby. Yeah, there was that. What's that Sacha Cohen Baron movie, Grimsby, with Mark. What's he called? Strong, isn't it? When he played a spy, a super agent, but from the rougher side of the tracks, you know. And it wasn't but it wasn't filmed in Grimsby. It was filmed somewhere else, completely to completely upset the locals again, because it wasn't filmed in Grimsby. A bit like he had a movie previously, didn't he? That was they upset the locals with the Ali G movie years ago. He upset the locals because Ali G's set in a place called Staines, and it wasn't Staines that it was set in. It was somewhere else, and the locals got quite upset because it was kind of a posh area, if that makes sense, and they were like, "It's we're not like this," you know. Same with Grimsby, to be fair. I wouldn't say it was a good movie. It's guttural humour at best, but I quite like it sometimes. Sometimes it's brain shut off stuff, isn't it? So smart sort of guttural stuff, but. Mind you, the Ali G movie is probably very apt considering the current regime. I'd vote for him.
Then continue straight on.
Yeah, keep it real. That was what he was voting on, keeping it real. There's like a good dip there on the road, and just pummeled in and out there. We'll be getting off the ferry in the middle of the day, which is a good thing. I'm open anyway. As we head to Grimsby on the A15. Is it the A13 that's down in the Midlands? I think it's the A13 in the Midlands. Of course, our motorways are all divided up by areas, aren't they? So they're Area 6, Area 5, Area 4, 3, 2 and 1. So that's how our motorways are set up. And I think in Scotland they have broken it up as well, but it's like 73 and 74 is how they've broken those ones up. But yeah, the original motorways were by area, so you've got your M's and your 6s. So M6 and 61s and 62s and all this are within the same area. So and the 5s are within the 5 area, and so on and so forth. Makes sense, doesn't it, actually, when you think about it? But it's more like, for instance, the M6 is kind of on the 60s, what we call the northwest. Northeast, I think, is the M5s, or the 5s. I used to always like living toward the end of the M6, but the end of the M6 now is at one junction further on. They've actually stopped it actually on the border with Scotland now. Which makes sense, I'll be honest, it does make sense. This will be a bridge. Not sure what it's bridging, I assume rivers. It's so dark you can't see, so we'll churn our way across it. 50 all of a sudden. Except the speed limit hasn't changed. Oh, because it's 50 as 80, isn't it? And I'm thinking kilometres and miles per hour. Here we go. And we're going to make our way down the way to the bottom here. We're 57 minutes out game time wise. 67 kilometres. I guess we got no other way other than to bomb off the thing this way as well. Look, notice the average speed cameras there. This is going to be interesting because these are the kind of places that get all bunged up, I think is the word I want to use here. When that truck got bunged up in Calais, well, it was a nightmare, wasn't it? So, Newcastle, Sheffield, yeah. I need to be across the lane, I think, here. Yeah. Going to come across now. I need to be in the centre to go straight on. I don't want to be coming off here. For Newcastle and Sheffield, I want to be there. Yeah, you stay there. I'm going this way. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. Whizzing round this corner. 43 minutes. We're going to get on this ferry and head to was it Denmark or Norway? Can't remember now. Denmark, I think it is, isn't it?
Left, and then turn left.
Sugar. Oh, it's just to go out. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, hang on. There's some light at the top there flashing. No, that's indicators. I think it's just to turn out. Oh, this is such bad behaviour. I can't help it.
Turn left.
I'm going to turn left. I'm going to Hull. That's a bad road, that. So would that be the... Oh, was that the Humber Bridge then? Is that what it's called? The Humber Bridge you pass over and to go into Hull? I'm not sure. I've seen it. I went to Hull once. I love the way I went to Hull once. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's like yeah, I went to Hull once. It was the place to go once. Went to a wedding of a friend. I remember my wife's looking for the dog, and I believe the dog has gone upstairs to bother our daughter. Oh, it's done worse. It's dropped. It's emptied its dinner on the floor. Right by the back end. Anyway, so, and now it's gone to see my daughter to hide because it's been naughty. Yeah, she won't let it in. But anyway, that's the thing. Yeah, we went to Hull once. We booked a hotel, and just like the dog did at the back door just there, the toilet was covered in that. So was the furniture, and the bed was similarly filthy. You know, that was our experience of the marvelous a marvelous Hull. The rooms was noisy because it was right above the bar. Sugar, don't do that. Right above the bar where the disco was. Yeah, I don't remember staying for very long, to be honest with you. I think we were away like 5 a.m. in the morning. We just got away from the place. I suppose we should have headed downstairs and complained, but by that point it was late, and obviously there wasn't many in the way of staff other than behind the bar. So yeah, it wasn't nice, if that makes sense. Can't remember what hotel that was, by the way. It was awful though. I wouldn't recommend it to. It was by the train station, according to my wife. She just shouted through there. So if you're going to book a hotel in Hull, don't go to the one by the train station. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, bless you and bless me. Just sneezing into the microphone. I apologise for that. It's very loud all of a sudden. Sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Still got a bit of a sneeze on at the moment. And as I say, wasn't very well the other day. Still got a bit of a sneeze on. This traffic is getting utterly ridiculous. It is getting ridiculous. I think I will have to maybe turn it down a notch. Occasional one. Probably explains why what I was complaining about the other day felt it was a bit glitchy and slow. It probably is because we've got so much blooming traffic on this. Wow, everybody's just going round. Carry on then, driving on round. 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to drive round. Yeah, you and I was saying it was a bit glitchy the other day. I think I can probably put that down to... Oh god, I just come to a complete halt there. I think I can fairly put that down to the volume of traffic possibly that's now running around the level. I definitely need to change that setting again. Go to the old traffic density. Sorry, that's diversity as well. Traffic diversity and density. That's in that configuration file. Need to turn it down, as I say, a notch or two. I don't know why it hasn't affected American Truck Simulator though. I thought they were kind of a dual development, if that makes sense, in the timing for what they do. I may be wrong. This is so weird. Look at this.
Turn left.
Turn left. A boat must be over there somewhere. Somewhere over there is a boat. Scoop. I'm not being very patient today, am I? I scooted along that hard shoulder there like a naughty one. Oh, that's a nice cup of coffee, that is. That's a very nice cup of coffee. It was naughty tonight. I got a takeaway. I was like, I'm getting a takeaway. Come on, move your car. I can probably get past that, you know. Probably slide up beside him though.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, this is where it ends. Thanks for that, Doug. You're very helpful. I'm guessing that's the boat in there. There, little boat sign. Yes, it is. Let's get in there. That's where it ends, Doug. This is where it ends. So much traffic. I can't remember there being so much traffic before. I'm hoping there's nothing to run into here. I wasn't expecting this to be such a long episode either, but as I say, I was a bit naughty. I had a takeaway tonight. I was like, I needed some, you know, doona kebab. That's what I needed, a doona. That's in Denmark. That's where we're gonna go. 19-hour journey. It's literally almost the whole day. Let's give it a go. Let's go and bark. I'm going to re-arrive about the time I left in the first place. I might just go to sleep somewhere, actually, first, before we do any finding, engage the handbrake, disengage the handbrake. Where was the handbrake? Oh, it's down there, isn't it? It's there. Right, so it's 9 o'clock at night again. I might just go to sleep, and there's literally a sleeping area right beside me. I might just pull in here and get a little bit of a snooze. A snooze. Should we take a picture of the boat? There's a boat. There's Chip. There's a picture of the boat for the. No, that's not the button I want. That's the button. The button I want is that one. So we can picture for the boat for the snoozing. There we go. Some snoozing pictures. Some pictures. Snooze, you lose. There we go. We're gonna go in here. I've never realised, but do you think that they put the markers on the back of the truck? See the back of the truck? Hang on. Oh, sugar, you idiot. Caught the bottom of there. There must be a way in here that doesn't require me kind of crashing into anything. Oh, is it? Oh, it's out there anyway. Oh, you idiot. You couldn't have gone in there anyhow. It's out there, look. It's out here. It's out here I'm parking. I'm trying to park in the place I can't park, but this is the place I should be parking, over here. No, I was going to ask. I'll ask you a question in a second. Just once I park up and we do a little snooze. So on the back of the truck, do they put the chemical signs on those squares? Do we get chemical signs on those squares? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Anyway, let's push the button. Let's go to sleep and let's have a snooze. We've had a snooze. It's 6:28 a.m. Let's now see whether or not we can find. He says, "That's a cool-looking truck, actually. That's not a bad little." There's a man over there looking at me. He's like, "Why are you taking pictures of your vehicle?" It's nice to see, actually. It does look good. I'm kind of like my truck. Look at that. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice vehicle, that. It really is. Anyway, so let's press the escape key and let's have a little look and see if we can find ourselves a little trek, a little tramp around. Let's have a little look and see if we can find anything in the job market. So let's go for cargo, and let's go from our location. We have to have something here because it is quite literally. I'm not going to Manchester. Not going to Manchester. Not gonna happen. Where's this place? These places are. Where's that one? That's Norway. What's this one got? I think somebody's having a go here. This is ridiculous. Maybe we can go here with a view to finding a small journey that takes us somewhere. My God, there's some good journeys, though. Some good long ones. Back to Grimsby. Of course there's one back to Grimsby. Hot chemicals. Yeah, of course there are. Oh, those are the labels. Look, that's the label. That's the label. Hot chemicals. They're all hot chemicals. All hot chemicals. Are they hot chemicals as well? They're all hot chemicals as well. That's into Stockholm. That's quite a nice little run. I might head up here. Because it looks like I've done most of the places down here. Oh no, I haven't. I've not done these places. Malmo and Trelleborg. But what I'll do is I won't do that. I won't set the GPS. I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna put it on the map, and I'm gonna head up the way to this town here. I'm gonna go fish. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know. How far? Hang on. I'm making my life difficult here. So if I go with here, there was a job to Stockholm, which is an urgent delivery. That's perfect. I could get there, take that job on. We could stop, and then next week I can do that one. I think that's probably as well, because I've already done land distance that far. I've already done. It's already quite a distance away. So let's do that. Let's navigate there. So that sounds like a good idea to me. Dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree as he reverses the truck very badly there, extremely badly. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. He's not the man you want to not the man you want to be driving your truck. He's dangerous.
Turn right.
It's not true. I'm not dangerous at all. I'm lovely.
Turn right.
I only smash into a few things. Hey, back on roads that are actually the right direction for my truck. Fantastic. Look at that sun coming over the top of it. Isn't that nice? These northern countries, Nordic countries. 3 hours and 31 minutes. Perfect. That gets us there for about 10 o'clock in the morning, which is spot on for our journey. Wow, look at that really cool looking crane. That is a really old school industrial thing, isn't it? It really is. It's weird. Right, okay, on we go. And gently does it. And we'll have a little look. We're just waiting for the traffic lights. I feel like all of a sudden that there's a bit of a weight lifted here in the sense of driving, because those last particular ones were a bit of a struggle, weren't they? They were tough jobs. Realistically, they were very tough indeed. So privilege. It's not a bad little truck. You probably wouldn't mind doing an overnight in here. I don't think you'd want to live in here forever. I think small spaces can become quite claustrophobic. You'd want a few friendly things in here. I know I haven't put anything in here, but a few friendly things that make you kind of feel at home in the scale of your truck. You know, a few odds and sods that are nice to have. You know, and own. I do like them cranes. An office building is weird. Look at his face. Or her face, should I say. I'm glad it's the rendering of the trucks that we're interested in, not the facial features of the non-player characters.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I'm going to, because that's the only option, isn't it? To go straight on. There's a big chimney. Is it Fred Dibner? Wasn't he the guy who used to climb up these used to climb the steeplejack? That's what he was called. Man who used to climb these large towers. It's kind of fearless. Never minded all the kind of stuff that was involved in it all. And these two should go. 3 will go. No, you won't. You'll just stick there. Thus blocking the road when I come to turn myself. I'm loving the sun, by the way. Do you think the sun is a different angle when we're in the Nordic states? They does stay sunnier longer, so maybe that is a thing. Is that a reserve fuel tank, or is that the fuel tank on that side? Is it like a reserve, or is it like 2 fuel tanks or 3 fuel tanks that you're filling? Come on. I should be able to go though, because I was already over. I was halfway. Ha! I was already over, so the computer doesn't think I've broken the laws. The laws of physics have not been broken by me there. Little oil place. More stopping and starting. Another set of traffic lights as we get out of whatever this place was called. I can't remember what it was called. Waiting for the traffic light to to pull up. Okay. Okay. And they've gone red again. Feels like a very long getting out of the place. 3 hours and 27 minutes is going to be a long time game time-wise, isn't it? It really is. I'm just going to drink my coffee while they mess around doing what they do. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's lovely, that is. That really is. Just looking behind me, my son's still finishing off the takeaway. He's a good boy. He doesn't have to eat it all, though. Doesn't have to eat it all. So, I think he's enjoyed his. Sometimes it's a little bit of fast food does you no harm. Entire plate of mutton, as in the case of your spiced doner kebab. I used to be where I was in when I was in Coventry. Coventry used to have a plethora, a lot of kebab houses, and it had a sort of a what we call world famous one, and in the sense that there was a lot of kebabs to have. You could go along and get all kinds of things kebabbed, and there was all kinds of things that were on offer. It was quite nice, to be fair. I'll be honest, it was quite nice. I went there a few times and had a few kebabs. It was something. It was almost, and you didn't even need a drink, because normally kebabs. Wow. Kebabs are sort of associated with going out for a few drinks and all this kind of stuff. You didn't even need a few drinks with this one. This was a high quality, high class, swanky establishment where the mutton was less muttony than mutton. But yeah, no, it was nice. It was nice. I remember there going there quite a few times, actually, to be fair. And here's the lights.
Go straight on.
I am going to go straight on. But there's a lot of blooming traffic lights between me and the going straight on. And another car changing direction. So yeah, a lot of them. Some pipes running along the edge of the road there. An industrial-esque area. Not really even got out of this town yet. A nice hotel there, though. That looks like a nice hotel. I wouldn't mind staying the night there. I don't know why. I don't think there's anything exciting about it. It just looks like a nice hotel. I'm going to go while it's still green. Yes, I'm aware. We have some momentum now, peoples. We are going forward. We're going forward a lot.
Take the first exit.
Yeah, I'm going to take the first exit. I'm going to go right across here.
Exit.
And I'm going to go off here. Catch the curb as I do it, because I'm a silly boy.
Take the second exit.
I'm going to take the second exit.
Exit now.
I'm going to exit now. I'm just repeating what he says, by the way. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's a good way to start the day. It's a lovely way to drive. Fantastic. Really nice. I'm just churning my way through the countryside. Beautiful. Let's have a little look at this.
Take the first exit.
First exit. That's good. Just keeping an eye on the traffic.
Exit now.
And exit now. We're exiting. Is that another fancy car? No, it's another Mustang. It's a Mustang. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to assume the slower lane is for people like me. Peoples like me, so that other vehicles can go faster than me. 80 kilometers an hour. I'm going to just... Yep, there we go. 3 hours and 3 minutes to get there now. The highway is... Although, I don't know what they call them actually in Denmark. Motorway or whatever it is. The way the larger road is kind of full. We'll see if this gets see if there's any see if there's anything else there. Engine temperature 85 degrees C. Slightly warm in this colder environment. 20 degrees C actually. That's quite mild. I like that. Quite mild. Quite 20 degrees C. I would live with 20 degrees C. I'd be quite happy with that. Beautiful and green as well though. Lovely. Luscious. Luscious and green. Actually very... to be fair, the saturation on there is beautiful. I hope that comes across on the video. That really is. Everything's saturated in colour at the moment. Really nice.
Go straight on.
Go straight on. I'm going to go straight on. Saturated with colour. The sun off the dashboard. The greens and the almost grey blues of the road. Beautiful. Stunning. It's like somebody touched it with a blue filter, isn't it? Everything's got a sort of slightly bluey tinge to it. It's lovely. They're all having to wait, but I'm joining fine. Do I have to change lanes here? Or are they all on the same lane? I think we're all on the same lane. I think we're okay. Don't think I have to... Do I have to come off? Yeah, no, I'm coming off at this one anyway, so that's all good. There's a track beside me, look at that. Oh, I'm going to miss the opportunity to go across that bridge at this moment in time. Not quite ready to go across that bridge this moment in time.
Then exit right.
I feel like we missed a lot of this because I think last time I went to the Scandinavian, you know, Nordic countries, I don't feel like I spent enough time here. Kind of flew through it all. I'm gonna enjoy a bit of the whole thing. Just making our way down under the bridges. Yeah, there's definitely what I would call a hue to the colours here. Look, it's stunning, isn't it? Oh, it's really nice. Don't pull out on me. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but they didn't. Bit of wear to my tyres now down on the bottom right corner next to the automatic 11, which is the gear, A11. A little bit of wear to those tyres. I'm just free roaming today. No loads, just free roam. Trying to find the best places. Best places to get some hot chemicals. Opposed to very cold chemicals, of course. I suppose you've got nitrogen, which is cold. I assume that by hot chemicals there's something that burns when you touch them. I think that's probably a giveaway because it says hot chemicals, obviously. It's so nice. I wonder what the home address of that German firm's sort of the trailer firm is. I bet there's a sort of shrine to it now in the DLC somewhere. Oh, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? 80 kilometers, 50 miles per hour. Some windmills. A few windmills. Oh, busy driving on the edge of the road. The pad is buzzing away to itself. Yes, behave. I know I'm off the side of the road, but at least I'm not crashing into cars. It is busy enough, the traffic, though. Absolutely brilliant. Just making our way through that countryside. And I'm going to pull up wherever we find it. And I'm going to pick up some more. I think I'll go to the location and we'll pull in. And I'll stop there because I know I've never done that before, but this is a first. We've done a lot of trekking here. That's not first to do trekking, but we've done a lot of trekking here, and we need that load of chemicals to kind of get us ready to go for the next episode. There's definitely something shiny about the colours here, or is it just me? What do you think? I think there's something shiny about it. The sharpness in the colour.
Go straight on.
No, it's a sharpness in the air as well. Imagine it's warmed up now. It's 24 degrees. It's pretty warm. It's warm for me anyway. Traffic going underneath. Nothing there. All on the motorways. I think somebody commented about this the other day. They said that the traffic was all on the effectively on the highways when they did the traffic density change. Maybe there's something in that comment as well. And the highways were all stuck and jammed together. I think it's time to reduce that traffic density. Look at those windmills. Okay, cool. Yeah, look at the fluffy windmills. I do get sidetracked a bit sometimes by this kind of stuff. Really do. Right. 1 hour and 8 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. 75 kilometres. Not far now. An episode of journeying to our locations. Nice man truck pulling up beside us. In a sort of battleship grey. Not a bit keen on battleship grey, as you are well aware in this when it comes to me colouring stuff. I have done some blacks, but they've usually got bright yellows on them as well. I've done. What was that? That was what happened. I was asking about. He said there's a chance I might pick up an older truck and see whether or not I should drive it. Do you know what? I might do that because what mileage is on it now? Do you think that the computer has added the mileage to the trucks? As in, I mean, if you look at my truck dashboard right now and you look down towards the bottom right-hand corner below the 85 degrees C, there's 3,814 kilometres. That's how many miles, or how many kilometres this truck has actually done. The wonder that I have now is, do I have trucks with 40,000 miles on them? Or more. Or more. There could be more. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, Hatman said, would I ever consider re-driving them? This is me, by the way, looking around while I'm driving at the same time. Considering it, yes, I definitely would consider trying one of my old trucks again. Just moving back to one of the old garages and jumping in them and having a little drive. I think that would be kind of cool. It's like almost like a second-hand market, isn't it? Trying a truck that somebody else has been driving. You know what would be interesting to try is by getting one of those ones that I know that I've bought brand new for one of my drivers. And shifting them around a little bit. Ooh, there's so many cool ideas going through my head right now. Yeah, that could be interesting because of course they've been driving those, but are they still zero? Because I've just bought them off the marketplace and stuck them on there. That's actually the easy way to find out whether that's the case or not. So if we get into it and it's got more than it's got more than sort of anything more than zero, then it's definitely been driven around. That could be interesting. Okay. Okay, up we go. At the turnings, these are always so tight. Nothing down that lovely little road there. And here we go, into this town. 17 kilometres away. Oh, I've kind of just dumped it in the centre of this town, haven't I? But what I'm really looking for is somewhere to go here. I don't think I chose the hot chemicals, did I? I just chose to go to this... Oh, no. Chose to go to this town.
Get ready to
So what I need to do is go find a car park here and just chuck it in there. I won't go collect something. I'll go chuck it in the car park. I thought I'd chosen to do something. I haven't, actually. I'm going to go to a car park and chuck it in there. Let's just press M for map quickly while we're here. Let's see if we can find somewhere in this town to throw my truck. There are plenty of places to throw my truck, including a garage and a place that I can customise. Should we go to the place that customises? Yeah, let's do that. Right. Where's the other place? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's going to the chemicals, I think. Reset navigation. There. Perfect. 14 kilometres.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry about the sneezing. Apologise for that. I say I've had a bit of a cold. I think everybody's got a bit of a cold. It's been one of those funny Christmases, actually. Almost everybody I know has had a cold. Not the dreaded lurgy, but the cold.
Turn right.
Lovely. Fields. Lovely fields. Is it Norway or Denmark that have fjords? I think it's Denmark. No, Norway, sorry. Norway. Oh. Some strange looking automatons driving that. Look like crash test dummies. Scoop. Arl. Milk producers. You'd think my big tanker here would be able to take some milk, wouldn't you? Oh, he was swerving, wasn't he? Swerving around the corner, throwing it round. He was as well. Look at that. Bit of tilt on that surface. Are you going straight across? Is that what it is? You're going across. You're going straight across, and he's doing that. Come on. Everybody move. They will eventually. Yep, eventually they'll move. Scrubland. Go on, car. Yay! Oh, he's going that way. That's fine. I'm going this way. You can stay there. I was a bit wide. It's alright, it's fine. We're all good. Nobody noticed. Nobody was beeping the horn, so we were all okay. Another Renault truck. Oh. Going a bit quickly. I'll just slow it down a bit. Got a little bit tired now, a little bit tired, but that's okay because we're gonna pull up and we'll get a shorter job this time round. I think. Look at this. Oh, you know I love trains. There's one coming. Oh shit! Pull over to your side of the road. No trains, unfortunately, this time round. You know I love a bit of train action. Here we go. Aleborg. Aleborg.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Caravan. I'm gonna go.
Exit now.
Exit now. I'm exiting. There's a Kia. They will not have any liquid chemicals for me, I bet you. Guarantee they don't have any liquid chemicals. None at all. Straight on. 14 kilometres. Oh, sorry, 8 kilometres. 14 minutes at that point in time. It's now 12. So we're almost there. We're almost at our destination. This is going to be a wonderful place to stay, I think, for the night. I'm looking forward to this one. I am actually quite looking forward to this one. I had a lovely meal of loads of vegetables yesterday. I know I'm just talking about having a takeaway, but yesterday was lots of roast vegetables and some good old fashioned mash, potato mash, lots of butter, Bit of cream cheese. Some gravy. Lush. Bit food obsessed today. Look at that house. There's the house. The greenhouse is bigger. That's the house. The greenhouse is bigger. There's this car parked outside. I want to live in one of these houses. They look, sugar, what are you doing? I put them in reverse and smashed into that car.
Go straight on.
They just look nice. Just loads of grass. I'm not sure about the fencing and the exposure to the people around. I think I'd probably want a more solid fence, so at least got a little bit of privacy. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. They're obviously not bothered. Across the road, they've got wire fences as well. Here we go. Straight on. The bus is going that way. I'm going on. Lovely. Seems quite dry, really, doesn't it? It looks like the grass is quite worn in places in some of these. There's flats down there, but the flats are all kind of, you know, coloured differently with yellow sort of. Social housing's much better in. I would say social. I'm going to go with social housing, but social housing in Europe is much better than it is in the United Kingdom. Or am I Scandinavian now? It's probably Scandinavian. They definitely have better social housing.
Right.
I saw one with some social housing, which was very cheap, where they had gardens on the roofs of the flats. So it was very well designed. Gardens everywhere, up and down on the roofs. Communal pools. And everybody had a real sense of sort of owning it and living there and having all these lovely things that were actually around them, and it was social housing, but at the same time it was social housing with a lovely sort of, you know, with all these lovely amenities to go with it. Yeah, everybody's paying, everybody was working there, but oh yeah, swerve past me, why don't you? You know, I suppose I'm kind of half in the wrong there. Maybe half in the wrong. I say half in the wrong. I'm always in the wrong. No trains yet. Not happy.
Turn left.
Turn left, and we're almost there. We're almost at our destination. And almost at the end of another video. But you're alright with that. You're fine. We've had fun. It's been a good episode of nothingness, but at the same time a good episode. I'm looking at the house at the back there. The grey one with the sort of weird sort of buildings. I want to live in this town. It looks lovely. Quite industrial, obviously, but in what's going around it. But I kind of like it. I feels very homely. Right, I'm just gonna wait now till the traffic lights change again, and I can come across the road. Mr. Man Truck is waiting for me. Or is he? No, he's going to go. I'm going to go now. You can stay there. In your Alfa Romeo. Obvious by the design on the front. Some tower at the beginning there of that building. Another set of traffic lights. And there's our garage there. Might as well score it off the list. We are here. Thanks, Doug. Thanks for your formative and useful information. How do I get into this one? Is it round the corner? I think it's round the corner. That's where we're going. Round the corner. Right. Another set of traffic lights we're waiting for. Should be easy enough though, because they should just go on for the most part. Yeah. Maybe need some creature comforts for my truck because it hasn't got any at the moment. Oh! I was being naughty there. I knew I was being naughty. But I was ready to park. Do I have to dump the thing to do this? Let's see. Oh, I can stop there. Stop anywhere you like in that place. Just ditch it. Ditch your truck anywhere you want. I will. I'm just going to leave it there anyway, and I'm going to end with a bush in the front of it. No, let's end with it facing that way, so it's a little nicer. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. If you've got some suggestions for where to go next, I'll quite happily take them. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.